Hello, friends, and welcome to episode number 14 of the Metropolitan Minute. Well, after a 4-2 week of baseball, which included a series win over the Yankees, are the Mets back in business? In the words of Walter White, you're goddamn right. As we all remember, the month of June was not kind to these Mets, but it seems the changing of the calendar was just what this team needed. It was inevitable that the boys would bounce back. There's simply too much talent on this team to underachieve for that long. This recent winning streak has put this team right back on track, but they have to keep up the momentum with the All-Star break on the horizon, especially against mediocre teams like the Orioles and Royals. Show us what you're made of, Mets. There is more good news on the horizon with the expected return of Kodai Senga and Sean Manaea to the Mets pitching rotation this weekend. Two aces in the hole finally coming back into play, which will provide some much-needed relief to an overworked pitching staff. Knock on wood, hopefully these guys can stay healthy for the stretch run. And how about the polar bear finally ending his power outage in style? After a 13-game drought, he had a pair of dingers in Saturday's win over the Yankees. Man, I'm just having a lot of trouble today pronouncing my words, aren't I? Those round trippers brought his overall career total to 246. He is just 6 homers away from tying Darryl Strawberry's career franchise record. The Ice Age is almost here, folks. Another shout-out to Pete for making his 5th All-Star game. Edwin Diaz named to his 2nd All-Star game as a Met, and Francisco Lindor finally making it to his 1st All-Star game as a member of the Orange and Blue. He will be the starting shortstop, which is well-deserved. And speaking of well-deserved, I do believe Juan Soto was more than worthy of a selection, but for whatever bullshit reason he got left off. He's been on an absolute tear over the last month and a half, and I think if anything, it's just going to motivate him to have a bigger second half. The Mets will have a big chance this week to pad their record heading into the All-Star break. 3-game set in Baltimore with the Orioles, and the weekend in Kansas City for a hopeful royal flush against those bums who broke my heart in 2015. Ugh. All right, deep breaths. All right, boys, avenge me.